Hey, how's everybody doing today? So listen, did you ever wonder what people used before there was toilet paper? I mean, we use toilet paper every day and it's just like it's just there. But what was actually used before they invented toilet paper? I'm pretty interested to find out. How about you? Let's talk about that right now. Here we go.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. This way, you know, next time I come out with a video, and a thumbs up always helps. And you know, I love your comments. So keep the comments coming. I'll keep on getting back to you. And it's always a pleasure to hear from you when you do comment. And in case you do forget, just keep an eye on the shirt because as you can see, subscribe and thumbs up. There you go. Subscribe, thumbs up. Definitely leave your comments. So yeah, I ran across this story and I never really thought about this before until, you know, I kind of read into it. But toilet paper, I mean, it's an everyday thing, right? We use it, you know, wipe our butts. Some people blow their nose with it. Some people wipe their eyes, whatever, take makeup off of it. But the toilet paper is there. What actually did they use before there was toilet paper? You know, what did they do? What was their concepts, you know, of, you know, they went to the bathroom back then too. Everybody went to the bathroom. How you cleaning yourself? What do you got? What are you doing? So let me read the story here and let's see what they did. What did people use before toilet paper? In the United States, toilet paper is used by almost everyone, unless you are one of the 12% of Americans with access to a bidet. That's the thing that shoots water up your butt. In fact, Americans collectively spend billions of dollars on toilet paper each year, according to statistics. It may seem impossible that people ever lived. It may seem impossible that people ever lived without it, but even today, many people across the globe don't use toilet paper, with some reports suggesting. Let me just take this out of here. Okay. Let me get this. Let me get back where I just totally drew me off here. It may seem impossible that people ever lived without it, but even today, many people across the globe don't use toilet paper, with some reports suggesting that 70% of the world does not use it. 70% of the world don't wipe their butt. What are you kidding me? Still, whether you are using toilet paper or a bidet, let me call bidet. These are relatively recent inventions. Toilet paper was first commercially available in the mid-1800s in the Western world and was refined in the early 1900s, according to history. Yet human civilization have existed for hundreds of years before the invention of toilet paper, and people still went to the bathroom. So what exactly did people use to clean themselves before toilet paper was invented? Culture and climate determined the tools and materials that people use as an alternative to toilet paper. Hygiene sticks have been popular throughout history. One example dates all the way back 2,000 years ago in China, where they used a bamboo stick with a cloth wrapped around it. Meanwhile, ancient Romans might have used a communal bath sponge on a stick that was cleaned in vinegar or salt water. Wow. I don't know, that vinegar, salt water, wipe your butt. I don't know. What are you going to do? Besides sticks, the Greeks and Romans would also use moss or leaves. There is also evidence that they used cloth, but this was seen as something only the wealthy could do, as cloth was made by hand. So using it to clean yourself after the bathroom would have been seen as wasteful. So when they're making it with cloth by hand back then, and you wipe your butt with it, they don't think it's a good idea. I guess it's an insult to the people that made it too. Other materials used throughout history include water, grass, stones, animal furs, and seashells. Seashells. Man, that must have hurt. In terms of paper, it wasn't until the 6th century in China that a scholar named Yen Chin Du made the first known reference to using paper for cleaning after going to the bathroom, according to history. So it wasn't until the 6th century that somebody finally came up and decided we're going to use some paper to wipe our butts with. But yeah, I mean, back then it's like, like I said, everybody's got to go to the bathroom, right? Everybody's got to go do what you got to do. And you want to clean yourself. I mean, and back then, before they discovered it, what were they using? They were using leaves, moss. They put rocks and seashells. Ah, man. But you know what? I guess if you don't know any better, that's what you're doing. But I mean, I guess that's when they had to start coming out with these creams to help your ass when it gets kind of sore from rubbing it with a seashell. I guess this whole evolution, how things happen. But yeah, there you have it. I mean, it's bamboo stick with cloth on it, community sponges. So I guess we just thank today for a lot of things that we have that we just take for granted. I mean, that's basically what this is all about. A lot of things we have today we take for granted is a shame, because years ago people didn't have the things that we have, and there's a lot of people that still complain about things that we have. I think we need to just enjoy every day, enjoy what we have. A lot of people out there don't have the things that we have, Some other countries, they don't have toilet paper. They don't have food, they don't have good shelter. They don't have running water, So all these things that we take for granted, I think we need to start appreciating a little bit more, I don't say hang signs out your window and say, oh, thank you, I have water running. But, just think about that. Just think about, some things that we complain about and we dislike. Like, wow. I've heard people complain, talk about things, and I say to myself, but you got to be kidding me, man. You could be living in a box on the side of a road somewhere looking for your next meal out of a garbage pail, but you don't, And for those people that do, I kind of feel for them if they were put in that position by certain situations, that they couldn't help, A lot of people lost their jobs and stuff like that, and things like that happen, and homeless people. A lot of times you look at homeless people, you think, oh, that guy's homeless, a drug addict, this and that, whatever the case may be, A lot of times we assume things, but a lot of homeless people used to have money. I've watched some stories and stuff on that. They used to have money, and something happened where they would lose their job, or they got a little bit older and they did lose their job and they couldn't get another one. And now they have bills to pay, but they can't keep up their mortgage and this and that. Next thing you know, they're homeless, I mean, it does happen to normal people too. It doesn't just happen to people that don't want to work or just, had a bad life right from the beginning, were thrown out in the streets or drug addicts, this and that. I mean, those people are self-inflicted, I would say, that's, they spend every dime they get to put drugs and needles in their arms, and then what are you going to do about it? But it's a certain people that actually, are having rough times, just things that happen everyday life. And all of a sudden they're in a position where there's no money coming in and there's money going out. And it's like, what do you do? And, it's a shame for those people. So I say, let's appreciate everything we have. And if we can help others, we can. If we can't, but just, live each day and just appreciate what we do have. All right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. Remember, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. This way you next come out with a video. Hit the thumbs up. That always helps. I appreciate your comments. Definitely leave a comment. I'll get back to you. And don't forget, subscribe and thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you. I'm out of here so long.